Takoradi, it is rare to hear indigenous speak Ahanta, the original language. It is said that visitors in the metropolis hardly believe that the widely spoken Fanti is not the indigenous language of the Ahantas. It is against this background that the Western Regional Director of the GBC, Mr. Alfred Osmond Hughes, in consultation with the management of the corporation, decided to use the FM station to revive the Ahanta language. The event, which was held at the forecourt of the Twin City Radio, was also to climax this year's celebration of the Heritage Month. Mr. Alfred Hughes said the attention being given to the Ahanta program on Twin City Radio's network is in line with GBC's mandate to promote and project national culture, which includes the various Ghanaian cultures, norms, customs and practices. Per its location, it is incumbent on Twin City Radio to promote the Ahanta language, which is the indigenous language of the people within the Sekondi Takoradi metropolis and the Ahanta West municipality.
The Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, the only state media in respect to electronic media, is mandated to gather and disseminate information to the mass media in the most responsible manner. This is a change which the Director General of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, Professor Amin Alhassan, is most enthusiastically attuned to. It is for this reason and purpose which we are gathered here today to outdoor the newly created, brand new and fresh Ahanta program titled Progress of Ahanta People.
The Omahene of Esikado traditional area, Nana Kobnanketia, said language is one of the most important parts of any language, and that for a culture to be understood, lived and passed on to succeeding generations, much depends on the use of that language. Nana Kobnanketia, an Ahanta himself, said he cannot speak much of Ahanta, but supported the need to put it back on radio as a first step to getting the indigenes to identify with it. He said language helps a group of people to communicate with one another, build relationships, and create a sense of community.
Good afternoon and I say that good morning. Na yanam. Oh no, yeah. It was but may can I soon sumazi tram. Yeah, we are the soy soon sumazi. It's a meacher on Amponam age modern and I eke yardin. And Yami Penny Chemo. The
convener of the Love Ahanta project, Reverend Charles Kinatha, also an Ahanta who cannot speak the language, appealed to parents to speak and teach their children to speak their native languages instead of just English. According to him, in most Ghanaian homes today, parents have made English their only language of communication, which makes them feel displaced and even confused. The Apermudo Divisional Chief, Nana Ija Kwamina, who chaired the event, commended the Regional Director of GBC and the management of the corporation for the move, emphasizing that it would go a long way to get Ahantas to be proud of their language, speak it, and teach their children. The program will allow listeners to call in using Ahanta as the medium of communication. The Nanum Cultural Troupe spiced up the launch with a rich culture of Ahanta man.